Hello, I'm Hwei-yu and I'm presenting my book cover project on sci-fi novel Waste Tide by Chen Chu-fan, a story about a waste worker girl who got infected and controlled by a virus, igniting a class war and revealing conspiracies and family feuds. At the start of developing ideas, I looked at the story summaries and some existing covers to note down a few keywords, and I developed a few sketches based on the first impression of the book, revolving on the idea of tension, landfill, cyberpunk, etc. However, without a clearer understanding of the plot, these designs have its similarity to covers by other designers. To improve the design, I've decided to analyze further on other covers. Most of them reveals the futuristic theme and toxic environment. Some decided to include traditional Chinese-styled art with either digital illustrative approach or other technique. They all portrayed tension between human and environment, or traditional and future. After reading part of the book, I brainstormed through different possible approaches to design this book cover. I've dug into the book and found a few scenes the author depicted for some of the main themes of the book, and decided to illustrate some ideas. However, I later realized that illustrating this scene is too literal and limits its artistic ability and doesn't allow the reader to develop their own vision through their reading journey. Therefore, I've discarded these sketches and decided to focus mainly on the jellyfish element as the specific scene where the protagonist saw these beautiful creatures just being born to this toxic environment and are all killed shortly after their birth, as their existence clogs the pipes of a factory. This scene evokes environmental concerns and shows a strong contrast of unusual and beautiful, and the protagonist also relates to these jellyfishes as they share a similar destiny. These are some initial sketches on a specific idea, and with these in mind, I started looking up pictures of jellyfish and tutorials on how to draw a jellyfish. I chose to create a futuristic, unnatural-looking jellyfish with colorful neon lights and weird electricity on them to match my intention. I also chose to use digital illustration as my technique, as it is impossible for me to go under the sea anytime soon. And the digital illustration allows me to easily create glowing effects, and liquefied technique could be helpful for manipulating the form of the jellyfish. And with some practices, the final jellyfish is completed. And then I moved into InDesign and started a very long journey with exploring different compositions and fonts. And the final book cover looks like this. And for the poster, I want to use my other initial sketch and merges a human silhouette with the jellyfish, further enhancing the connection between the protagonist and the jellyfish. The shape of the jellyfish also looks like her brain and spine, implying the plot where she's being manipulated by something else. And lastly, this is the final design. And to create the promotion video, I've developed a map to guide audiences' engagement and associate this with the shortcuts of the story. And by having dialogues as hooks of the story, intensive scenes, and open ending, I think I've created a successfully interesting blueprint to promote the story. Thank you.